7:32 p.m. 4th of May 2022. Hi everybody, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is nobody. You hear nobody but Sergey Baklykov, and you're watching Baklykov live from St. Petersburg, Russia. St. Petersburg. Welcome back to St. Petersburg. This is Alexander Nevsky Square. There's Alexander Nevsky Monastery, Alexander Nevsky Lavra, and the beginning of Nevsky Prospect, the main streets of this city. Yeah, it's been a while. We were walking all the way through Nevsky Prospect because recently I was in the first stage of my road trip 2022. Made it to 10 different locations, starting from the coast of Barents Sea, Teribyrka village, Murmansk, Olenegorsk, Monchegorsk, Apatity, Kirovsk, Kandalaksha, Kim, Belomorsk, and finally Segezha. I've made it, and now during the May holidays came back to St. Petersburg to spend the time with my family. It's nice to see you enjoyed that much the vlog from Lake Ladoga, where I went with my family, with my daughter and with my wife, and also with her friends. It's actually Nastya, Anastasia, and her daughter Eva. We had a great time, and it's great, like it was great to be all together because, you know, my wife, Albina, and Anastasia, they were growing up in the same yards in Ufa. I mean, so like they know each other for the whole life. And now, so Anastasia, she also moved to St. Petersburg. Yes. So hi everybody. Well, it's already 4th of May. It's only 5 days to the Victory Day, 77th anniversary of the Victory Day in Russia. Well, in like all big cities of Russia, there will be parades. Of course, the main parade in Moscow on the Red Square, and here in St. Petersburg, of course, as well on Palace Square. And the city already started the preparations. Also, it has already became the tradition, a huge tradition, when people go for the procession, which is like Immortal Regiment Procession. It's a great civil event when all the people are just taking such, you know, huge posters with the photographs of their, like, you know, fathers, grandfathers, uncles, grandfathers who participated in World War II. And so, like, most of them are already dead, just because it's like, you know, a lot of time left after that. But even like at least being on the photograph on a poster, they are like also walking all the way through the main streets of the cities or towns or villages, settlements, walking all the way during the Victory Day. So now let's go, dudes. I will show you how it goes, all the preparations. Hi. Вы студенты?
Нет, мы школьники.
Школьники. Из какого города?
Минеральные воды.
Минеральные воды, отлично. Привет минеральным водам. Это лайвстрим на YouTube. Лайвстрим. Да.
Где смотреть, на каком канале?
Канал называется Baklykov Live, потому что я Baklykov Live. Прямо сейчас идет трансляция.
А сколько зрителей?
Вот сейчас пока 130 человек. Я только начал вот.
А можно вам привет?
Конечно.
Мама, привет, я тебя люблю. И папе тоже привет, всей семье.
Окей, отлично. Ладно, окей. Hi to the town of Минеральные воды. Да. Yes. You know English as well?
What?
You know English?
Yeah.
Cool. So the thing is, I'm making this stuff for an English language audience.
Nice.
Yeah, English language audience. Ладно, okay, okay. Have a great time. The guys are from Mineral Waters, the town of Mineral Waters. Okay, the town of Mineral Waters. They are here with the excursion. You see, so it's really great that the guys came here for the May holiday to St. Petersburg. You know, this year St. Petersburg beat Moscow in bookings. The Ministry of Tourism reports that the hotels of St. Petersburg these days booked for 110%. Okay, so it's like overbooking. Hi, Yelena Clark, Jeannie Skinner, Exploring with the Zwinos, Michael, Natalie, hi, Justo Jose Gorifoster, Barley Blair, Tonain, Jan Kerezi, Zenon S, Winnie the Pooh, Blue Smoker, Virtual Walk, Irina, everybody hi. It's a nice day, a little windy, but today I've got my microphone, I hope it helps. My microphone with windshield. Michael Milkevich, hello. Sanctioned Sausage, hello. Hey Sergey, know of any Americans crossing the border in the last month? No, I don't know. Lily Pop, Dynacat loves me. Everybody keep joining this amazing live stream, and only amazing live streams can be here in St. Petersburg, because this is St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg! Yep, it's awesome time here. Hi Tina for you, Iron R, Leo Rotterdam, Ildar Ahmedson. Yeah. It's nice weather. It's a little windy today, but it's warm and dry. Warm and dry, and the sun, you see there. Now it's behind the buildings, but well, it's okay. It's okay. Hello, Ben Parkinson, Luis Carlos Rocha. Hi Jim Helena Clark, hi to Scotland from St. Petersburg. And this building, the administration of the Central District of St. Petersburg. Yeah, so 5 days to the Victory Day, and here in St. Petersburg they already prepares to the Victory Day, like all over Nevsky Prospect. They are stretched, all the decorations. Hi Ed Skoilikin, Just Be Kind, Tony M, Zenon S, Mona Ali. Hello Gwendolyn, hi Gwendolyn, hi No Way Jose, hi Mix, Mix. Enjoy St. Petersburg. Chell Bell. Hi Chell Bell. This is St. Petersburg. It's a quiet part of Nevsky, also known as Old Nevsky. Well, it's informally Old Nevsky because, well, formally officially it's all one big Nevsky Prospect, but this is like an older part of Nevsky, and it's already like 7:42. Not many traffic today, especially here, and it's cool. Enjoying the time, enjoying the architecture, enjoying dry weather. Gwendolyn, glad you're back. Actually, I was not leaving. I mean, I was leaving from St. Petersburg, but I was not leaving my channel, okay? Love those sidewalks. Yes, sidewalk is great. Sidewalk is great. The sidewalk tile, pedestrian tile in St. Petersburg is great. St. Petersburg is gorgeous. Just be kind, you're right. How has everything been, Milo Hunger? Just recently was in 15 days trip. During this trip, I drove 4,000 to 10 different locations, one village, one city, and 8 towns. Teribirka village, Murmansk, Olenigorsk, Monchegorsk, Apatity, Kirovsk, Kandalaksha, Kemi, Belomorsk, and Segezha. Hi Ron. No, not studio tonight, because today it's just Wednesday. I'm playing the music on Saturdays, maybe Friday, when I'm in St. Petersburg. Okay, fine. Hi, okay, fine. Pet, oh, hi. For the reason here is so-called May holidays, which is for the reason of May Day, the Spring and Labor Day, and Victory Day. So here people are having a long weekends, and it's considered as a family time. So I got back to spend the time with my family, and then I'm gonna continue the road trip. Sergey is a trooper to go all those places. Well, I'm enjoying going to all those places because this is something what just brings more information, and I love learning. I love learning my country, and it is something what brings totally unique content. Like if in Teribirka village and in Murmansk, which is the largest city beyond the Arctic Circle, and Teribirka being the village in such a picturesque place on a coast of the Barents Sea, so there is like a lot of contents, a lot of people were coming there. But what about all other towns? Whoa, I mean, nobody covered them in English language before me. So that was really cool. I mean, it was really great to be the pioneer of content about all those places. And this is actually already my third road trip. So after my recent parts of the road trip, the coverage of the Russian like towns and cities in Russia, it's already like over 70. Bridge and Tunnel Scooter Club, thank you for doing what you do. So enjoy your trips. Thanks so much. And my turn, thank you for because road trips are possible. I'm not making advertisements, product placements, but I just like make it possible. Thankful to Fun Funding. So it's you supporting the channel and road trips. Hello, Curtis CC. Barley Blair. Brian Holland. Zenon, no problem, see you. So all those big brands are still closed. I mean, they are still here, but they are still closed. Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Rolex. So this is like the most glamorous intersection in St. Petersburg. Hello AC, greetings from Polish brothers. Hi to Poland. Hi Steve Campbell and Sally Kanak. Sally Kanak. Curtis CC, whoa. Thanks for being a member of my channel for 14 months. С Днем Победы. Happy Victory Day. Thanks so much. Yes. In 5 days it's coming. And St. Petersburg already prepares for it. London will not be having Victory Day celebrations this year. Damn it! That's no good. GC, it's a great day in the Amsterdam of the North. It's a pretty nice dry day, a little windy, but it's okay. AC, doesn't look like the sanctions have any impact on daily life from what I can see. AC, but sanctions are really great for like many Russian vloggers whining about Russia and make points. Keep walking all the way through Nevsky Prospect. Olive oil. The whole store of just olive oils here. Hello, Jose Abraham. So St. Petersburg prepares for the Victory Day. Hello, Max Planik, Frank Hauser. Hello 0101 Tuber. Hello Marcel. Hello Leonardo Vinci. Sergey, I'm Italian living in Germany. I'm going to marry my Russian girlfriend by the end of this year. Together we want to move to St. Petersburg. How much money to plan for opening a coffee in St. Petersburg? I don't know. I just never was interested like how much it is to open the coffee shop here. Rosen Maiden. Thanks. Springwell Light, thanks. I'm very grateful for all you do and go through so much great videos. Thank you for appreciation. Leonardo Vinci, my congratulations. I hope everything will working out and you will get married with your Russian girlfriends and you will come to St. Petersburg, but really I just don't know how much it is to open the coffee shop here. You see, I'm not a businessman. D wonders. Hi D. Also, I think it may like pretty much vary, like what exactly you want, like where your coffee shop has to be, how big, and all this stuff. Awesome time in St. Petersburg. People enjoying the time here. Many tourists these days. Yeah, St. Petersburg this year beats Moscow in bookings. So St. Petersburg is literally like booming. Thomas Robinson, thank you for super sticker. Big time. Hello, Alexander H. Wow, so bright sun. Whoa. Now the sun is behind the building. Hi.
I watch your videos. What's up? Nice to meet you.
Same here. And where are you from?
Houston.
Houston?
Yeah, it's an interesting story. I remember David.
David's English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
I
of my
remember.
colleagues, and I'm not sure if he's still around, but anyway, wanted to say what's up. Subscribe to this guy.
So you're from Houston, and what's
Yeah.
your name?
Caesar.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Ah, like Caesar.
salad,
Ah,
like or-
okay,
yeah.
okay. So, and how long you're here in St. Petersburg in Russia?
Since the pandemic begun. I've been
Oh,
here for a
it's
while.
like 2020, like
Yes.
already for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're also the teacher.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So, I wonder if you enjoy the life here in St. Petersburg.
Of course I do.
You
Yeah.
enjoy this big time?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting time we're living in, so yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you around, sir. Take
Okay.
care and stay safe.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, David, I remember David. It's like the guy from Chicago. He is English language teacher, living here in St. Petersburg. Yeah, like 2 years ago, together with him and with Ronald, I recorded the vlog, like an interview about how he came here, how he's living here, and so Caesar from Houston also like turned to be his colleague. Okay, 7 seconds. I have 7 seconds yet. That's why I love the final countdown. Here you can see how many seconds left, and you really can analyze if you can cross the streets without running. I don't really like running. Sally Kanak, isn't technology great? I'm sitting in my kitchen watching live videos from St. Petersburg. Stay safe, my friends. Yeah, thanks so much, Sally Kanak. And yes, the technology is great. So here we are coming to Площадь Восстания, Uprising Square. Oh, so the new places are getting open and open. And by the way, look, хочу кофе. It's like I want coffee. So the new place, yeah, you see, it seems like coffee shops is can be a good business, because you see people open them all the time. And Ronald, he want to open the Soviet themed beer bar, like the one he used to visit in Hosta, which is like a part of Sochi. Well, a lot of people in St. Petersburg, and well, in terms of the bars, it seems like no matter how many of them you're opening, there will be always the clients. Площадь Восстания, Uprising Square, Moskovsky вокзал, Moskovsky railway station. From here the trains go to Moscow. You see now Площадь Восстания here decorated with different signs dedicated to the Victory Day. Same as like the whole Nevsky now. Hello, Betty Power. Sergei is a national treasure in Russia because he's such a good citizen, and he's also an international YouTube star. Thanks so much. But actually, I think that I'm not a YouTube star because my channel is very niche, very niche. I'm very niche, but thanks. I believe I'm a YouTube star for you, and that's great. This is also great. (1941, 1945). The years of World War II. At the 9th of May, 77th anniversary of the Victory Day. So now here we came to the corner of Ligovsky Prospect and Nevsky Prospect. Hi, Torchman. Площадь Восстания metro station. This is the red line of St. Petersburg metro. As you can see, the season of the electric scooters is started. It is started in St. Petersburg. Again, a lot of electric scooters. Electric scooters. Hello, Anna from Russia. Hello to Siberia. From St. Petersburg with love. The city hero, Leningrad. So now let's keep moving all the way through Nevsky Prospect. Springvale Light, thanks. Barb Filer, hi Barb. J. Ivan Milya, Yadira Arevala. Do you know how many people died just in St. Petersburg, Leningrad, then fighting the Nazis? Well, at the 27th of January, I was making the video going to the biggest cemetery where are buried the victims of the siege of Leningrad. You check that out. I give there all the information. Hello, Cowboy Roy Rogers. Hi, Manol 103. Nevsky Prospect already all decorated. It is decorated to the upcoming Victory Day. Besides the Victory Day, here is also coming the Immortal Regiment Procession. Dark Brother, why are all the buildings are the same height? Legal requirements for max height? Yes, that's the requirements, yet from the times of Catherine the Great. That's not a single building here in the historical city center have to be higher than the Winter Palace. Hello, Marsha. American expat in Russia, hello. Hi, Renar. So now all Nevsky Prospect is decorated with Victory Day themed stretches, elements, decorations. And after all today, yes, we will come to the Palace Square, the main square. We will see what's there. The parade itself will be there, but the Immortal Regiment Procession will go through Nevsky Prospect. They will close the traffic, car traffic. People will just walk all the way through Nevsky. Judy Butterfield, thanks so much. So everywhere now already the summer terraces, so-called summer terraces, because millions and millions tourists are coming to St. Petersburg. Especially this year will be a lot of tourists just from Russia, because now it's not that easy to go, let's say, to Europe for the Russians, and so it will be the same as it was in 2020. It doesn't mean people will sit at home, but just will travel more around Russia. Gwendolyn, Sergey is back in St. Petersburg, Russia. Yes, correct. The Mrs. Snyder, will Sergey broadcast the parades? The problem is that it's gonna be impossible to go to the square itself, and I maybe will broadcast it, but I will have to come really early in order to come and to take a good place. How long is the street? The street is about like 5 kilometers long. Zenit. Okay, already for the third time in a row, football club Zenit became the champion of Russia, of Russian Football Premier League. And here is their fun shop. Here is the biggest bar on Nevsky Prospect. It's just called the biggest bar on Nevsky Prospect. It's like American diner style bar. Here is KFC, and next to KFC, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Go there, Poland. Hi. SJ, hello. By the way, dudes, do you remember, of course you remember the jazz bar called The Hat. A year ago, maybe some more, I started coming there. And when I was making my live streams, I was saying like, hey, dudes, here is a great jazz. Here we're having awesome time, big time. It's great here, big time, big time. And the owner of the place, Billy Novik, also the leader of Billy's band, actually one of the founders of the head bar, he asked me, hey, what does it mean like big time, big time? Well, I explained, and guess what? Just 4 days ago, at the 1st of May, 2022, he opened the cafe, which is called The Big Time. That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is the corner of Mayakovsky Street and Nevsky Prospect. Hello, Scott D. The night boat now giving incorrect weather because it's not updated. Yes, I mean, it's total truth, and I'm really eager to meet Billy Novik and to ask him like, hey, what the hell? Wasn't it you who like a year ago asked me what is big time? And now you're like opening the cafe, which is called Big Time? Whoa. So here goes the construction of the Summer Terrace of Philadelphia. It's, by the way, 24/7 cafe, one of 24/7 cafes in St. Petersburg. You know, same as in Moscow, St. Petersburg never sleeps. Well, it's not like those small towns I recently was in. You know, I don't remember in one of the towns, like I tried to find the place to eat, and I have found like 2 places, like 2 restaurants. And I came to one place, and like according to the map, just through the navigator, and I never found any place there, or even like something what tells that it used to be there. Okay, so I came to another place, and it was closed, and there was like such how to say, information that the place, guess what? I mean, like, guess their working hours from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 4 p.m. So they open up at 10 a.m. and closing at 4 p.m. What the hell? What the hell? So after all, I just haven't found the shawarma place just on the railway station, and I ate it there. Nevsky Prospect, now already pretty much decorated for the upcoming Victory Day. Dudes, I wonder if you're enjoying the time, if you totally enjoy this. I think it's totally awesome time in St. Petersburg today. Totally awesome. I mean, totally. I wonder how this beautiful building survived World War II. Well, many were damaged, and later I will show you one of the examples of how it used to be. Just in about like 300 meters from here, there is still the place where we can see. But now for 77 years, of course, like all of them were recovered. The corner of Liteyny and Nevsky avenues. Iron R, big time, yeah, big time, thank you, big time for the super chats. Manu 103, totally, yeah, thanks, thank you all, thank you guys, it's big time. What is the weather like now? I think it's maybe like about +4, +5. It's dry, it's warm, a little bit windy, but it's great. The Museum of Magic. Rubinstein Street. If you remember, it's that most bar street, the biggest bar street in Russia. Sometimes I was taking you there, you remember, for a bar hopping. Nice to see you all here, dudes. Welcome back to St. Petersburg. Welcome to Baklykov Life. My name is Sergey Baklykov. If you're not subscribed to my totally awesome channel yet, you better do that to make sure that you will not missing the new videos and live streams. You hear me? You hear me? You better do that. William sour wine, like the wide streets there. Kerry Butler, the Big Lebowski bar. Yes, here is such a bar. Well, though he called like just Lebowski bar. It's great there. They even have that rock there and Lebowski bar. But Lebowski bar is not on Rubinstein, it's on Zhukovsky. Белосельский Белозерский Palace. You still wear winter jackets? No, it's not a winter jacket. It's more like spring autumn jackets. It's thin. Fontanka River. Not that long ago I was taking you for the live stream riding around the historical city center. Check it out if you've missed. So this is one of 148,478 shellings, you know, strike to St. Petersburg, and here it's still staying here as the memory about those weird days. Spring whale lights, the leader of totally big time, screaming in the speaker. Thank you. Very pleasant of you. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, so you see, here is the amount of shells striked here. The embankment of Fontanka River. Oh, the new place, look. The new place, I remember here was the Siberian Crown bar. And now what? Oh, now here is Stolova, which is like Stolova. Well, this is an eatery, Stolova eatery. 24/7 eatery. And again, you see they are decorated it with balloons. That's how they show, like, hey, pay attention, this is the new place. This is the new place. Stolova, that's from the words like table, stol, or stolovatsa, like to eat. Usually stolova, it's like the most budget kind of, buffet. Alexander Leonas Nakemgar. Greetings from the city of Sandefjord in Norway. Hi to Norway, dudes. Not long ago, I was really close to Norway when I was on Kola Peninsula. Recently, I spent the time, like 2 weeks, in my road trip. And most of it, I was in Murmansk region. I drove Kola highway, and I was relatively close to Norway. Sergey, when are you coming to Canada? Pierre Caron? Well, no idea. Catherine Square there, the monument to Catherine the Great. Catherine II. She ruled Russia for 34 years. One of the branches of Russian National Library. Снежные bars, snow bars, high. Now we already in the area of Гостиный двор, the guest yards. They started the construction of this in 1765, finished in 1785. 20 years they are constructed it. It's literally the mall of 18th century. 18th, yeah, 18th. Hello, Claudia Wadlich. Yes, welcome to my beautiful live stream. Welcome to beautiful St. Petersburg. The pedestrian underpass. Here they sell the souvenirs. It's pedestrian underpass, just like to cross the streets. And also this is the entrance to metro station called Гостиный двор, the guest yard. That's the green line of St. Petersburg metro. Гостиный двор. Do most Russians knows how to do the squat dance, I think it is called? Well, that's just some kind of stereotype. I mean, squat dance is actually nice when it's done with professional dancers, but to think that all Russians are making it, that's ridiculous. It's DNS, the biggest chain of electronics and computer stores, also household techniques. I saw DNS even, you remember, in those small towns I recently visited. Yeah, because everybody needs computers, laptops, phones, vacuum cleaners. I love this so much. Pierre Caron. Yeah, Pierre Caron. You love it so much. Totally. Some days ago, I was taking you there to the $1 million view, $1 million panorama to St. Petersburg. Check it out. And this is Armenian church. Abrikosov also having here a summer terrace. Russian LTE infrastructure is very good. Well, here on Nevsky, it's one of only a few zones of 5G in whole Russia. In whole Russia, here is now only a couple spots in the whole Russia with 5G. One of them is Nevsky, way down here, and that's actually pretty good because one of the advantages of LTE, of 5G, is actually supposed to be like, it's not like the higher speed. Yeah, higher speed too, but in my case, even 4G is enough, more than enough. Even like a good 3G is enough. But it's like they have a wider channel, and like many people can be online, but you still like will be connected and will not have a problem with the internet. It's pretty good for filmings, for the live streams during a big holidays. When many people like use internet, I used to have like disconnections because many people start to use internet and they are like wipe out all the data. I mean, like they literally getting like all the channel busy, all the broadbands busy, and that's no good. It was leading to like breaks and bufferings. Let's see how it will be this year. when, let's say, if I will film at the 9th of May during the actual parade, and at the 27th of May when it's the birthday, St. Petersburg's birthday. Basilica of St. Catherine, and that's also the spots where local artists are selling their pictures, like the real pictures. Well, I think that the pictures here, like you better buy something here than in those souvenirs shop in the underpass, because there's probably going to be just you know, something made in actually in China. It's like just Russia themed stuff but made in China, but here it's like the real pictures of the real artists. Yeah boy, hi. А? Куда теперь? Ну, пока не знаю, вот думаю.
Кстати, в Нарбоне будет военный хор военного оркестра 9 мая.
Но я это всегда изучаю, куда можно пойти.
Я сам думаю, может, пойду куда-то сходить.
Окей. Да не знаю пока. Там рассматриваю много вариантов, потому что много всего будет.
Смотрел, там рекламка есть.
Да, это я все смотрю, да. Я вообще смотрел, в первую очередь, там будет ли 7-я симфония Шостаковича. Но не будет пока нигде в этом году. Вот. Ну ладно.
Если меня отпустят, наверное, я все-таки выберусь.
Окей,
Военный
окей.
оркестр.
Ладно.
Все,
Давай.
давай.
This is the Museum of Human Tortures. And this guy watching my stuff all the time. Buy from local artists, it is much better, Pierre Caron. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, it's 8:35. Kazansky Cathedral. Here is the entrance to Nevsky Prospect metro station. It's a blue line of St. Petersburg metro. Невский проспект. Грибоедов канал. The House of Zinger. Here is the headquarters of VK.com, the biggest social network of Russia, which is now having a second birth. Грибоедов canal, and there is Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. Street musicians traditionally here, but we now came in the moments when they are having a break, the time out. They're having the time out, but they are traditionally here. Now on in the springtime, all the summertime, they will be always here. The only thing that can stop them is the rain. You know, in the summertime, the street musicians are inseparable attributes of St. Petersburg life. So it's like everywhere here in the historical city center, starting from like Neva River to at least this corner. There are the musicians playing mostly rock music. Hello, Esther McDonald's. Here is the store, which is like really unique store. This is the biggest in Russia store where they sell mostly a music shit. The thing is, they are publishers themselves, so they are like themselves print the music shit, like for all kinds of instruments. And of course, like for the whole scores for the orchestras, but they have instruments as well. But here it's more like just a, you know, like showroom of music instruments. But mostly here the music shit. You know, I was making the whole vlog about this place yet 3 years ago. Music shit, or should I say shit? Music shit. We call them notes, naughty notes. The street called Malaya Konyushina, small horse stable street, because it actually leads to the imperial horse stables. You see now everywhere they keep working on the summer terraces. Катюша, Russian restaurants. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Yeah, Катюша. The Russian restaurants. Actually, the restaurant is here, but now in the summertime it is also there. Pretty soon it will be all filled with the people. Just need some better weather. But you remember my summer streets? Ho ho! Especially on the weekends. Really hard to find a vacant table. St. Peter and St. Paul Cathedral. It's a great place for organ concerts, and not only for organ concerts. You remember I was taking you here to the opera concerts, like Irina Mulyarchik concert. the corner of Nevsky and Большая Конюшенная, Grand Horse Stable Street. Hello, Monica Dabney, Greg Macmillan. Yeah, because it's literally lead to the former Imperial Horse Stable here. And this is a former House of Holland Church, where is now located one of the branches of the city library, the State City Library, named after Vladimir Mayakovsky. I was making the whole vlog here, I remember. Public transportation, trolley bus. For many years here used to be the subway, now here is Carl Jr. Burgers! Burgers! You know, burgers! 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 Another Zenith fun store. Zenith. Yeah, champions. Already for the third time in a row, they became the presidents of the Russian, the champions of Russian Football Premier League. Now it's Moika. Moika River. Beautiful rivers and canals of St. Petersburg. Some days ago I was taking you here. I was taking you for a ride. Well, actually, for the last 3 years, I was taking you for a ride many times. Many times! So many times! So many. Oh, look, they filmed something. Now they filmed the movie there, it seems. Yeah, they filmed the movie. Another historical movie here. So they are giving a ride cinematic light there. Hi. They filmed the movie there. Yes. I'm fine. Totally fine.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah, St. Petersburg all the time used for the historical movies. I mean, for filming the historical movies. And then now also they are filming the continue of Mayor Grom, like Mayor Thunder movie. Hi, Barry Breen. Barry! Barry! Hi, Barry! So there is the Palace Square, but I will go to Palace Square through there. It's almost the end of Nevsky Prospect, traditionally for about 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 25 minutes. Slowly, we always slowly walking through the whole Nevsky Prospect for only like 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 25 minutes. The real lettering, that was of course BMW. The real lettering, which is turned to be now the memorial. Citizens, while shelling this side of the street is the most dangerous. That was the lettering for those who lived back in the days of the siege of Leningrad, and you see it's in memory of the heroism and bravery of Leningrad's people in the days of 900 days siege of Leningrad. Saved this lettering. The thing is, the attacks mostly were from the south, from so-called Pulkovsky Vysoty, Pulkovo Heights. So the shells were coming from that side, and yeah, so this side of the street was the most dangerous. Can you go along the university building to the far side of it? It's a nice corner of the city. University building? Which exactly university you mean? Send me the address, please. One of not many dark buildings in St. Petersburg. It's the Wawelberg House. Now this is the hotel. Wawelberg Hotel. How old are you, Sergey? I'm 38 years young. Sergey, did you ever visit Volgograd in your road trips? No yet. No yet. Volgograd, but I want. I really want. So St. Petersburg, Russia prepares for the Victory Day, which will be at the 9th of May. A Victory Day parade on Palace Square and the Immortal Regiment Procession through the whole Nevsky Prospect. So the very beginning of Nevsky, for us now the very end, the Tower of the Admiralty, and here is the main square of the city. It's Palace Square. So in St. Petersburg, the victory parade happens here. Nightingale song. I used those old Soviet songs to motivate myself to do my homework in college. Well, you can also try my house sets, house music, if you will want, like, to variate it. But Soviet songs are good as well. So you see, there's now goes the installation of the tribunes. Tribunes for the guests. Usually that's the veterans of World War II. Sergei, is the May 9th Victory Day the most important to Russia? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty important. It's the most important day because it's the greatest day in the newest history of Russia. Alexander Colon. So the parade will go through Palace Square. Here now goes the installation of tribunes, as I said. There's a huge poster, Победа, victory, a victory, 9th of May. The Alexander Colon, the general headquarters, and architect Karl Rossi. Alexander Colon and architect Auguste Montferrand, same guy who also projected, or should I say designs, St. Isaac's Cathedral. And this is the Winter Palace, the main royal palace of Russia, and architect Francesco Bartolomeo Rastrelli. So this look here is not changing since 1930s, when like the final ensemble here was formed in 1930s, when in 1830s. So it's like already for almost 200 years when the general headquarters were finished here. The general headquarters was finished in like 1830s, and since the look here is not really changing. But you know, yet in 1917 the color was like, you know, it's something like pinky brown. Yeah, now it's like, you see, it's green, but yet in 1917 it was like, you know, something like pinky brown. I'm not sure how to call this color in English. Dudes, everybody, welcome to St. Petersburg. You're not gonna be disappointed. You hear me? You're not gonna be disappointed. I'm telling you. Genius Skinner, Russia the Beautiful. Correct. Россия. Irinar, did you send me the address? I'm still not sure where you means me to go. There's the beginning of the sunset. The sunset today, officially in 3 minutes from now. 9:03, the sunset today. The police is always around here. Yeah, because it's one of the most significant places in St. Petersburg. So they always staying here to watch the order. So this is still the building of the Admiralty. Now here is the Admiralty. Just the Admiralty, just as you know, the building with many rooms there inside. But inside, in the courtyard, there used to be the dock. They constructed more than 200 ships for all the history of Admiralty here. Окей, угол Университетской набережной. Хорошо, схожу. Oh, look, they actually launched the fountains. This event went aside of me when I was in my road trip, but here actually all the fountains are already launched, and this is one of them. The fountain here. In the garden of Palace Square. If you remember, in the winter time, here is the lighting fountain. Now this is the real fountain. You probably never gain any weight. You walk off everything. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, not everything. I think that I have about like 20 kilogram extra. So I have where to go in terms of my weight. The sunset time here, the official sunset time, 9:03. Neva River, the sunset above the panorama of Neva River, and Peter and Paul Fortress here. Whoa, whoa. Come on, let's cross the street. Neva River, Peter and Paul Fortress, and Peter and Paul Church. There's the spit of Vasilyevsky Island, that's where we will go now. And this is the Palace Bridge. They already started raising the drawbridges, and it will last until the end of October. It's first of all, it have a practical meaning. It's all for the ships, for the cargo commercial ships, and only then, like, for a joy of tourists, because it looks great. Already in like 3-4 kilometers from here, there's the exit to Gulf of Finland, which is a part of Baltic Sea. And that is what is St. Petersburg all about. I told you many times, St. Petersburg is the exit to Europe. So this is like a control point between Europe and Russia. Sally Kanak, please repeat your question. I don't see it, okay? Ninth of May, Победа, victory. Гордимся, we are proud. Помним, remember. Springway Light, thank you for putting up with all the difficult, exhausting comments and people to make videos. You don't really have to do anything for other people. Very kind of you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Well, I just enjoyed this all myself. and that's why I do this. You know, mostly I do what I enjoy myself, not what brings most of the views. And I'm saying just what I want to say, not what like most guys want to hear. Wow, it's a God-sent landscape. Actually, everything what is located here is like located on the islands. Well, smaller, bigger, but that's islands. And thankful to this, we have like all this, how to say, panorama. It's like you see. The island is here, it's Vasilyevsky Islands. There's Petrogradsky Islands. This is like Hare. No, it's like Rabbits Island or Hare Islands. And because of this, we have the bridges. We have such a speed there, and it's all together creates such a unique landscape, unique panorama. You should do a river tour video, how much that is cost. Dudes, check out my live stream from like 4 days ago. And anyway, I was making a lot of boat cruise tours, boat cruise streams and vlogs. Check it out. St. Petersburg used to be capital of Russia. Correct. Totally. For 200 years it was the capital of Russian Empire. Have you taken the hydrofoil to Peterhof? Yes, Cassandra. Search for it on YouTube. Something like Peterhof Baklikov Life or Peterhof Real Russia. You will find. Yeah, hydrofoil. It's great, and inside looks like inside of the airplane. Frank Hauser, Cruiser Aurora cannot be visited. Check out my vlog from about 20th or 22nd of February. I was making vlog on Cruiser Aurora. Hi, you Peter. So we are on Vasilyevsky Island, and this part is called Spit of Vasilyevsky Island. The Spit of Vasilyevsky Island, rostral columns. So this is like the columns, but just decorated with rostras. Rostras, it's like the noses of the ships. Some 18 plus content. And here is the place on Vasilyevsky Islands where you can get maximally close to the water. The sunset be gone. Oh, look, the guys here are fishing. Rob, beautiful place, yes. Well, Niva is connected with Gulf of Finland. Gulf of Finland connects us with, it's actually a Baltic Sea. So yeah, here is the fish. So this is Spirit-and-Pole Fortress, and there's Spirit-and-Pole Church. There are buried almost all Russian Tsars from the dynasty of Romanovs. There's Peter the Great, there's Catherine the Great, there's the last Russian Tsar, Nicholas II, and his family. Do they ever have floods? Yes, used to have a lot, but not anymore because of the dam. Now there's a dam. So now they can control this. What kind of fish are in those water? Hard to say, because I'm not a fisherman at all, so no idea, but it's definitely fish here. Oh look, it seems like this guy is fishing with the net. I actually can come and make magnet fishing. I have a rope and magnet. So meanwhile, here goes the renovation of Birzovoy Most. Sally Kennock, who will be the person who will take the salute when the march passed in St. Petersburg? I know on Red Square it is the president. Who will take the salutes? You mean the salute? I think this is. I think it's the Minister of Defense, and Leningrad region, or Northwestern Federal District of Russia. Thank you for super chats. But who it will be this year, I don't know for sure. But it's like a local big shot of local Ministry of Defense. And this is Birja, stock market. St. Petersburg stock markets. It's an old building which is now under the renovation. Some gardening already started in St. Petersburg. Hello, Catherine O'Connell. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. More of decorations, special decorations to the upcoming Victory Day. 77th anniversary, and this is the widest crosswalk that I know in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg stock market. St. Petersburg stock markets provides the access to the stocks of more than thousands foreign companies. If Moscow stock market mostly provides the access to the stocks of Russian companies, then St. Petersburg mostly to international companies. A few days ago we saw the flame on the top of Rothschild columns. Only a few times a year they do that, and only on the most significant dates like the New Year, Christmas, 1st of May, which is the May Day, of course Victory Day, 27th of May, which is the city's birthday, Navy Day, of course Scarlet Sails Festival. Scarlet Sails, it's a special day for all the school boys and school girls who are finishing school, and they are having a huge prom party here in the city, when here is the whole show for them. It's like the city scale holiday for all the kids who finishing the school in any certain year. And the main thing is there, like it's Scarlet Sails. It's the ship with the scarlet sails. And not only, there's also a huge concert on a Pellet Square. The Pellet Square and all this area is getting close to the regular people, because it's all for the school boys and school girls. There's the performances for them right on the Neva River. Like for example the Neva battle performance and stuff like that. But people of St. Petersburg can see that live on TV channels, local TV channel, which is usually channel 5. or channel St. Petersburg. Sergey, are there many Catholics there? Well, if to look at the ratio of Catholic churches compared to Orthodox churches, I think not too much, not too much. We have Lutheran churches here, Catholic churches, but mostly and Orthodox Christian churches here. This is so-called Kunstkammer, what means the Museum of Curiosities. The first public museum in Russia, founded in 1720s. It's the most famous for its collection of babies with mutations in the jars. This boat is getting loaded and about to go for the ride. So meanwhile, the sunset is almost over, and soon they have to turn the lights on. So here we came to St. Petersburg State University. St. Petersburg State University is here. I already see the moon there. You see the moon? That's the moon. Okay, there we go. Atom bomb 31458. Very, very relaxing. Thanks so much, Atom bomb. So, St. Petersburg State University. The monument to Mikhailo Lomonosov, one of the most significant scientists of 18th century. St. Isaac's Cathedral in front of us, and now it's kind of unique time when it's already kind of dark, but the light still never turns on. The lights must be turned on in any second now. Actually, that's already the time. Somebody's RV, dudes. Actually, the culture started to be developed in Russia pretty much, and it's still like it's only begun developing, and I was considering like maybe to rent the RV for traveling in my road trip, especially considering like I will drive with like my family, and that it will be the chance like to save up on the hotels and stuff like that, but for the reason it's like all just beginning. All these RVs are ridiculously expensive, like starting from at least like 12,000 rubles, which is like about like almost $200 a night. Oh, I mean like a day. Dudes. So I mean that's ridiculous. I mean just like renting the regular car and like renting the hotel, it's gonna be like altogether way cheaper than just like one day of renting the RV. Barley Blair, for that Guinness later. Okay, thanks so much. Oh, look, meanwhile the light turned on. The light turned on. You see the light? Good. Yes, parking is allowed here, Sally. Yeah. I mean, you see here, it's mostly an educational area. It's no in this spot. Here is no residential buildings, and this is by one of the reasons like why Vasilyevsky Island never became the center of St. Petersburg. Initially, Peter the Great wanted Vasilyevsky Island to be the center of St. Petersburg, the way like it's Nevsky now. But after all, somehow the history turned the way that it is turned to be like the island of the science. Okay, so here it's turned to be the concentration of like institutes, academies, and stuff like that. And I think maybe the idea was like, imagine, like, look, for example, if you watch my videos already for a long time, you can recall, for example, the Большой Prospect, Grand Avenue of Vasilyevsky Island. So Grand Avenue, they could start like starting from, let's say, this piece of Vasilyevsky Islands, and it could be the avenue that goes all the way through Vasilyevsky Islands, and it could be, imagine if it would be like Nevsky Prospect or something like that, like the main street, and it was starting from the piece of Vasilyevsky Islands and went all the way right where it's now Sevkabel port, and so it would be like the streets, which is like just like going away. I mean, like starts or finish, depends on how you look at it, with the sea, with the Gulf of Finland. Okay, so, and it's like the central streets of St. Petersburg could be seen already from the sea, like for all the ships who were coming here. But nope. It's turned different, and who knows how bad or good it is, because I like what's Nevsky, where's Nevsky now, and the end of Nevsky. Yes, we don't have the entrance of Nevsky to the Gulf of Finland, but we have it to Neva and all those islands around, thankful to which we see all that, you know, bridges and like different islands, and the Spit of Vasilyevsky Islands, and there's Peter and Paul Church and cathedral, fortress, and all this stuff. So it's great. So this is the monument to the students of St. Petersburg State University. And this is the street which is called Mendeleev line. And Mendeleev, he lived in St. Petersburg, and Mendeleev was the inventor of the Mendeleev periodic table of chemical elements. SJ, thank you for super sticker. AB, nearly finished watching your road trips. Great content. The stellars are works of art. Thank you from the UK. You're welcome, big time. It's great that you enjoy my road trip, where I was like literally drove and discovered for thousands and thousands miles in order to bring you an awesome content, unique content, okay? In the moments when other Russian vloggers, they are hardly were competing each other, who will represent Russia in the weirdest way. Disgusting. So this is Mendeleev line and like Mendeleev square. Did you return the rental car already? No, because it's 13th. I rented the car at the 13th of April, so for a month. I mean, it's already paid, and there is no way to return it and like to get the rest of money. It's the first thing. Another thing is that, dude, road trip is not over. It's not over. I mean, imagine that I was busy 24/7 for 15 days. I drove 4,000 kilometers. I filmed in 10 towns, and I've made 10 live streams, 10 vlogs. Well, 9 live streams, because one live stream was screwed up just because I've got my keys in the launch. I mean, like, I've got my door locked with the keys inside. You remember that story? So I mean, I'm tired big time, And because, but maybe I still even like could driving, if not the May Day, if not the so-called May holidays, which is like always considered as the family time. So I came here to take a break, and like to spend the time with my family. So I'm not gonna return the car. But dudes, I'm really tired, because I think that maybe in the future I need like to slow down. I mean, like, yeah, always need to remember that, yeah, like I want faster, and I want more contents. I want like all the time like showing something unique, something great. But I mean, you can't cheat on your body all the time. Okay, after all, I'm not a boy. I'm not that little boy already. I mean, like, I think that I'm still in a great physical form and stuff like that. But I mean, anyway, but when you're like making this over and over again, like every day, so 15 days, 4,000 kilometers, 10 locations, you know, a lot of like walkings around, the brain is always working, the legs are like, I mean, feet are always walking as well. Damn it. Yeah, and after all, at first you're like really making it on some kind of adrenaline, because you're excited, like emotionally excited about the new places, about a bunch of new contents, about a bunch of unique contents. Like, you discover the new places as for yourself, as for your audience. And like at first you like a loco, you're just like driving and like you're trying to cover it more and more. But then anyway, I mean, like, the fatigue finally the fatigue like gets you. That's what happens to me. So next time maybe better to slow down. If it's like, if I feel like need to relax, I better stay in any little town or any other in the place where I am, and maybe one day just do nothing, but just to relax. But I was really excited during this trip, because look, I started it literally on the edge of Russia. In order to come there, I had to drive like 1,600 kilometers. I drove 1,600 kilometers just in order to come to the start point. I decided that it's going to be great to start filming the road trip from the edge of Russia, from the coast of Barents Sea. It's 16th century fisherman's village, Tiribirka, which is located literally on the edge of Russia, on the coast of Barents Sea, Kola Peninsula. Then I drove 120 kilometers and came to Murmansk, which is the seaport, fish port, commercial port, and the assistance for the main military base, Navy base in the town of Severomorsk, which is 30 kilometers from Murmansk, but it's closed town. But Murmansk is opened, and that's the largest city beyond the Arctic Circle in the whole world. Murmansk is the biggest, the largest city behind the Arctic Circle. Then I came to a small town, like a Mona town, so-called Mona town. Mona town is like when, you know, the town was founded historically just because of only one industry there. So it's the town where living 20,000 residents, and there's the iron ore miners, the iron ore mining company, which is called Olkon. And like most of people who are living there, they are working there starting from the Soviet times. Then I came to Monchegorsk, which is a part of a Nor Nickel company, like Norilsk nickel, because they are like mining copper and nickel there, and that's one of the not many places in the world where they can produce the nickel with the purity of 99.9%. Okay, so I came there. Next thing, I came to the town of Apatite, where they are having a huge deposits of apatites and nephelines, the minerals which are widely used in the agriculture. You know, like they use it, they concentrate for the agriculture, but also for the production of glass and ceramics. So apatites, and also in the Soviet days they decided to make their the Kola Peninsula branch of the Academy of Science of USSR there. So that's the town with like 55,000 residents there. In the town of Kirovsk, which is only like 15 kilometers east from Apatite, there's also apatites and nephelines, but also like being right under the Khibiny, which is the largest mountain range in Kola Peninsula. There's also the ski resort, which is called Big Woods, and I went there. I showed everything. Also, there's a nice free museum where they have like they're presented all kinds of minerals on Kola Peninsula, including the apatites. So finally we saw how are the apatites looks like. Then I went to the southernmost town of Murmansk region. It's called Kandalaksha Bay, which is connected with the White Sea. There's the seaport, 365, like all year long seaports, and there's also the Neva River, not Neva but Neva, like that Soviet car Neva, and there's the whole cascade of Neva hydroelectricity, like water power plants. Okay, and then I went to Kem. It is located on the place where Kem River meets the White Sea, and that's the place from where you can get the boats and to go to the islands in the White Sea. There's the monastery, Solovetsky Monastery, and those islands now called Solovetsky Islands. There's the monastery, amazing monastery, founded in 17th century by Solovetsky's Zosima, German and Savati Solovetsky. They founded a great monastery there in the 1920s, 1930s. There was the Solovki labor prison camp. It is also known as like the mother of gulags, and there in Kem there was the transition points, and I was, if you remember, in that barrack. What's left, like a barrack where used to live the prisoners while they were waiting for their transition to the islands. What else? There I was taking you to inside of the city. Then Belomorsk, it's like literally the White Sea town. I was taking you there. It's the town where it's the beginning of the White Sea and Baltic Canal, which is 227 kilometers canal, which they constructed for only 2 years, and that was officially the first construction in the Soviet Union, early Soviet days, where they officially used the labor of the prisoners. Only officially there participated 108,000 prisoners in the construction of the White Sea and Baltic Canal. It's the canal which is connecting the White Sea and Lake Onega. Lake Onega, it means that there's the connection with the Volga and Baltic routes. So it's like the connection with, you know, the whole Russia. And economically, it's like it had a total sense, and it still works actually. And there in Belomorsk, I also used to show you the Vyg-Ozerskaya gas. It's like Vyg Lake water power plants. The thing is, like, there's like the bridge where it's like really allowed to walk for everyone, the public space, and for this reason, and it's like right next to you, so it's like was legal to film. I'm not sure actually. Well, I think that it's legal to film hydroelectricities, but it's definitely not legal to film an active nuclear power plant, because when I was riding on Kola Peninsula, there's like I saw the Kola nuclear power plant, and I was staying like in 300 meters from just the entrance to Kola. It's like, I mean, it's only like, imagine it's only the gate. It's only the gate, okay, the gate. In order to go through, it's like the gates, like the control points, and to go further. I was staying in 300 meters from there. I just wanted to say like, hey dudes, like I was driving here, and here is the Kola nuclear power plants. And already there they saw me, and they told me like in the speakers like that filming and photographing is like prohibited. Yeah, it's one of not many places in Russia where you really can't film, because it's like really one of the most strategic regime, so-called regime objects. And finally I came to Segezha. Segezha, it's already like you know, like Khem, Belomorsk, and Segezha, that's already the Republic of Karelia, not Murmansk. And so there in Segezha, it's on a way of the White Sea and Baltic Canal. It's the place where the Soviet government back in 1933, they decided that it's going to be a great place to found the pulp and paper mill there. So they did that, and look, it still works, and still it's one of the leading pulp and paper mills in Russia. They are the leaders in production of craft paper and paper sacks. And so that's why, after all, it's always covered for only 15 days, okay? 10 locations in 15 days. 4,000 kilometers, yeah. And that's why I decided like to take a break, after all. But another reason, as I said, it's also like May holidays, which is usually considered as the family time. So this is the library of the Academy of Science. And that's the monument to academician Andrei Sakharov. And more of the universities here, like the ITMO University. So we're here in some kind of like, you know, such a university cluster here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that here is where I'm gonna finish my live stream for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this big time walking through St. Petersburg, which is prepares to the Victory Day, to the upcoming parades, and the Immortal Regiment Procession. Hope you enjoyed it big time. Big time. Cassandra Elliott, thank you. Irenar, thank you too. Gina Skinner, everybody, thank you for watching. Lone Wolf, Greg Macmillan. Okay, I believe I see you tomorrow. In the end, traditional panorama. Betty Power, Tina For You, William Kennedy, Trev Muck, J Rich 52804, Tommy P, Atom Bomb 31458, Greg Macmillan, Mario Rodriguez, Sally Kanek, Barley Blair, Monica Dabney, Lily Pop, Adam West, Frank Hauser, Green Man, Akshay Singh, William M. Kennedy, Michael Milkevich, Connie C, Rob, from Vasilievsky Islands, from St Petersburg State University, from Russia, from Buckle of Life, with love and peace.